Let me tell you something. Some lessons in life you don't get taught, you get hit with them. And I'm not talking about the kind of lessons that somebody can sit you down and explain it to you. I'm talking about the kind that shake you, the kind that make you sit in silence and question everything. Yeah, we all had to learn that the hard way. You see, the truth is, most of us get the warnings. We get the signs. We've gotten the red flags. We get those feelings in our gut that says something just ain't right. But what do? We ignore it. We ignore it. And why? We ignore it because it's easy to stay comfortable than it is to face the truth. We stay in situations too long. We hold on to people too tightly. We even convince ourselves that things will change. Not because we don't know better, but because we don't want to know better. And life will let you ignore it just for a little while. But eventually, that lesson is going to show up again. And when it shows up again, it doesn't come soft. It comes louder, it comes heavier, and it comes with consequences. Consequences that you could have prevented. But now you're hurt. Now you're drained. And now you're sitting there asking yourself, how did I get here? But if you're really honest, you saw it coming. You know you did. You just didn't want to accept it. And now you see, sometimes the breakdown is necessary. It's necessary because if it didn't hurt, you wouldn't have changed. If it didn't shake you, you wouldn't have moved. If it didn't break you just a little, or if it did break you just a little, would you stay stuck in the same cycle? Would you? Now, one of the hardest lessons we all have to learn is this. Stop ignoring yourself. That inner voice, that feeling, that intuition, that's not confusion. That's clarity trying to get your attention. But we override it. We let emotions take over. We let people talk to us out of what we know that is real. And then when it all falls apart, we act surprised. But deep down, we knew. And that's the part that hurts the most. Not just what happened, but knowing you didn't listen to yourself. Now, let me say this. Just because it hurt doesn't mean it wasn't a loss or it was a loss. Some things had to fall apart And some people had to leave. Some situations had to end because they were never meant to go with you to the next level. And I know that's hard to accept because sometimes what hurts you is something you loved, something you invested in, something you believed in. But not everything that feels good is good for you. And not everything that leaves you in your life is a loss. Some of it is protection. Now, here's where the growth really begins. When you stop pointing fingers and start looking in the mirror, not to blame yourself, but to understand your patterns, what you did ignore, what you did allow, and what did you keep excusing. Because if you don't learn the lesson, you'll repeat the cycle all over again. Different person, same situation. Different environment, same outcome. Growth is when you say, yeah, that hurts, but I'm not going through that again. And once you learn the lesson, everything changes. Your standards change, your mindset changes, your energy changes. You stop chasing and you start choosing. You stop forcing and you start aligning. You stop ignoring those red flags and start respecting your boundaries because now you know better. And when you know better, you'll move different. So if you're going through something right now, if you're hurting, if you're confused, or even if you're trying to figure it out, hear me and hear me clearly. This isn't the end. This is the lesson. And once you learn it, you won't just survive it. You'll grow from it. You'll become stronger, wiser, and more aware. And one day, you're going to look back and say, I had to go through that to become this. Now, if this message hit you, please leave a comment below. Let me know if you learned your lesson. And if nobody told you today, you're growing even when it hurts. I also want you to remember that mindset matters and you've got this. Thank you for tuning in to @Deneen897. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.